Next, we'll discuss segmentation. Now, in the Zero Trust Exchange, segmentation is within the core access control section, and we're really going to focus on where that fits with private application access as well. Now, for many organizations, providing application access with a legacy approach, it did traditionally require placing users on the network. Well, as I previously mentioned, exposing an attack surface via VPN and an internal attack surface for easy lateral movement across your network. Again, an approach fraught with risk, poor end user experience, and infrastructure cost. Now, with that approach, you have numerous attack vectors that threat actors will seek to take advantage of. Target user accounts, VPN credentials, exposed applications, all with the goal of gaining access and laterally moving. Furthermore, the lines between what is your company network, your employees' home network, your business partners and customers, these all begin to blend and create a very target-rich environment for attackers. In the end, there should be no need for many of these users, these devices, to discover or have access to or even know that these private applications and resources exist, especially if they don't need or require to access them. Now, this is why it is so valuable to approach segmentation in a new way and with a zero trust architecture. In contrast to traditional VPNs that provide access to all resources on the network when the user or device connects, and then attempting to build controls there, organizations should really limit the network access only to the specific application or resource that is required, and not bring a device into the network boundary. For example, an HR user should only be able to access applications they need. Here, as we can see, the HR applications. Now, they should have no ability to laterally move or enumerate the existence of any other application or resource, such as the finance applications, even if they're in the same region on the same network. With secure private application access, you can do just this. By not bringing the user and the device into the network, you eliminate the discovery of applications that they're not granted access to. You establish conditional access based on identity, device posture, and business policies to these resources that they need to do their job. Now, overall, Zscaler approaches segmentation in 3 ways. First, user to application segmentation. You can pull from that previous example with HR user only accessing HR applications, or as we can see here, any user group or special user accessing only their mission critical applications. But the key point to follow is, as we go down user to application segmentation, we need to continue to break this out to other key user groups. For example, third-party contractors, ensuring that they can only access, maybe it's a device on a factory floor, or the specific applications that they need, not other applications on the network. Or B2B, suppliers, other contractors, higher risk user groups, ensuring that they can only access the handful of applications they may need to do their job. Each of these groups should only be able to access their specific applications without bringing risk to your organizations by bringing them into your network boundary. Now, this access is set by business policies that connect users to applications, not to networks, and that's a very important point. Next, we can move into workload segmentation. In hybrid and multi-cloud environments, breaking down that path, you have cloud to cloud or cloud to data center segmentation, ensuring least privilege principles across VPCs and network segments. And then finally, we can also move all the way into identity-based microsegmentation, where we can uniquely identify each application or process and automate least privilege models for workload communications. Now, the last cherry on top here is even in these environments, you can have decoy workloads. You can have decoy applications there as another element and another level of control to help reduce for risk for an organization and prevent lateral movement, which together, these approaches are the most practical approach to prevent lateral movement and succeed with segmentation in a zero trust architecture.